What is going on, guys? This is ChaoticVideos, and today we're going to be looking at Battlefield 1. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the Behemoths of Battlefield 1. What is a Behemoth, you may ask? A Behemoth is a vehicle that will spawn on the losing team if they lose by a certain margin, and if there's certain other effects into play, such as if the enemy has more flags sometimes. At this point I realized it was around 75 points for this situation, and the enemy had almost all the flags except for one or two captured. Once you get the vehicle, which is going to be an armored train in the Sinai Desert, just go ahead and spawn into it, and you'll see it currently has 6 seats. The front, which is F2, is a high-powered cannon that will destroy infantry, do massive damage against lightly armored vehicles, and do significantly good damage against heavily armored vehicles, and if you can somehow hit a plane, it will do quite a bit of damage to that as well. The second seat is going to be the driver's seat. This is the most important seat out of all the areas. This is where you're going to be taking the most damage from. Many people will try to hit the drivers or the driving crate side in order to do the most damage to the main vehicles, so they can do quite a bit of damage if they hit you, so be careful. Your job is going to be pressing W and S, which is going to be forward for W, S for backwards. You can also do a special type of attack, which is called left click, to do a badass looking horn. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. You do have the horn, it is pretty handy. Honestly, serves no purpose unless you want to tell your teammates to get the hell in. But this thing has another secret weapon that many of you do not know. Go ahead and click the number 2 button, and yes, you'll have a new view. This is an artillery cannon, the special type of cannon only found on, yes, the armored train. Its aiming is a little weird because you have to aim within a certain circle, and the red dot will give you a general area of where it's going to hit. So it's not exactly accurate, but this thing will leave a huge crater in your backyard, so I'd be very careful. And then just fill with water and you have yourself a pool. Now, if you perhaps don't want to be the driver, or you think it's not as interesting, which I myself do, you can go ahead and click the other seats, such as F3. F3 is going to be the machine gun seats, which, yeah, you kind of see what it does, I'm assuming. This thing will tear light armored vehicles and completely annihilate infantry. Heavily armored vehicles not so much, and planes, it will do quite a decent amount of damage to them as well. But do not worry about planes because F4 is your friend. F4 is going to be a heavy anti-air tank, or anti-air rifle, or AA as they call it. I really cannot speak today, I apologize. But this thing will completely destroy air units in one single burst, or one single clip until you have to cool down. Keep in mind, a lot of planes will try to kill you, so make sure you use that a lot. If you don't want to use that also, and you really like the gun receive but one's already taken, fear not, my friends, because F5 is going to be your friend. It's another machine gun, pretty much. And now for the most unique of them all is going to be F6. This thing, I believe, is a 50 caliber rifle that will pretty much spray 50 cal bullets at any given target at any given moment until you have to cool down. This thing will destroy light armored vehicles, infantry, and I believe it will do some damage to specific heavy armored units and also planes. If you wish to actually do damage to the tank, go ahead and shoot its turrets, which I'm going to be showing you here. You can also shoot the main driver's side in order to actually do damage to the main vehicle. Now, if you are in front of it, here's a good tactic, guys. Go ahead and attack first the turrets. Once that is destroyed, just go ahead and keep destroying or hitting the front, and that will do massive damage to the entire thing. Now, If you wish, as you can see, it can only move forward and backwards. You can also place TNT in front of it and then just blow it up when the enemy gets close. Now let me tell you what you should do if you do happen to have this vehicle and you're the driver. The driver's main reason for being the driver is to plan. You need to plan where you're going to go, where's the best tactical position for all your turrets, whether to back up or go forward to avoid a major strike or damage, and pretty much you're the boss of everybody else because they cannot do anything unless you move to the specific area so they could. My good recommendation is go from A to D to G. In those areas you will be able to capture the actual points and you will be set for that. You can also try to capture B by shooting at long range, same with F, and then just telling your teammates to go rush in there and capture real quick. Now let's say you're on the enemy team and you want to destroy this thing. Bombers, a lot of people use bombers. That will do quite a bit of damage, but not as much as the attack plane. There's an attack plane that has rockets built into it that is meant to destroy an airship. This thing will destroy the tank. Or, sorry, the train. If you shoot it all the bursts and you manage to hit every single one into the actual driver's seat, you will do about 1/3 damage to the entire train. This thing is literally meant to destroy behemoths. That attack plane is OP, and he also has bombs that can also do quite a bit of damage. So yeah, I'd definitely be careful if I was you. But yeah, other than that, this thing can be taken out, and once it does, you are going to be in a pickle. So be very careful, guys, and remember, work as a team. Well, that is going to be all. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment or two, and if you wish, subscribe to my channel for some more Battlefield 1 content. Well, see you guys.